right, we're just going to get this out of the way right at the top of the show. Are you sure I should?
Do it.
You sure?
Get it out of the way.
All right, Florida, Floridians, vacationers, more wet weather through the weekend. Should I say my name now?
Say your name. Just don't give
Say
the
my
address.
name,
They'll be all over you.
I'm Alexandra Steele on this Friday. Can you tell it's a Friday night? We're certainly TGIF for you. Hope you're enjoying your weekend beginning as well.
I'm Dave Schwartz in for Paul Goodlow. Thanks for joining us. Florida is not the only state with the bad news. It's high water in Denver that has cars stranded. This is just the latest bout of weather troubles for the area. The state has been getting pounded pretty hard the last several days. Severe weather, snow, blizzard up in the mountains. Oh, and it's not over yet. Alexandra?
All right, we won't give my address, but we can give Jim's.
Oh, no, don't bring me into the hole that you've dug for yourself here this evening.
All right, we've got, of course, Jim Cantore with us, and we're going to talk about Colorado. They've seen it all today, haven't they?
Oh, what a nasty rush hour. But, you know, it's a Friday. Everybody's dragging. As you sit at the top of the hour at 9, they're hungry. Okay, they want to get home. So we got the showers and thunderstorms developed on the southwest side of town toward Littleton. They explode. They head northeast and, unfortunately, cause quite a bit of flooding. 4 to 6 inches an hour in Aurora, Colorado.
Can't drive through that.
Yeah, I don't care where you are on the planet, you are not driving through that kind of weather. All right, you can see the action tonight down around Wichita, flooding at times around Harper County, which is the county to the south. And you can see these storms as they continue to develop in and around Wichita and move on off toward the north. Not surprising here. We have seen so much rain over the last couple of days, so we need to get this stuff on out of here. The county just to the south of Wichita is Sumner County. I saw my first tornado there, by the way, in Sumner County. And Sedgwick County is Wichita itself. You can see that heavy rain moving right into the Wichita area tonight. We take you to Denver. Improvements, you betcha. And you know what? The good news is we can say sayonara to the rain. Looks like tomorrow it'll develop all off to your east. Look at this, though. Line to the east continues to weaken. That's good news. We'll keep it into this southern storm. And yeah, Alexandra, right there west of Colorado Springs over the high country, that, my dear, is snow.
2 to 4 inches.
Oh, there'll be more than that up there around 10,000 feet. You got to love it. Do some skiing tomorrow at A Basin. All right. Thunderstorms tomorrow, as we mentioned, east Kansas City up to Minnesota and down into Florida. As you mentioned at the top of the hour, more wet weather. You wouldn't give your address away, but here we go. We got it in print now. Heavy rain.
Actually, they've seen a month's worth of rain in just a few days. And I-75, big problems today with some flooding. And it's all pushing eastward. And talk about I-95.
Yeah, it looks like it is shifting to the east, and we're going to see some heavy rain up the I-95 corridor. We've already had some problems up around Savannah, Georgia, as much as 8 inches of rain, my goodness, in Bryan. Look at Fort Myers, though, 9.8 south side of the city, 9.42 from June 1 through 3. Now, this occurred really in about 30 hours. That's a month's worth of rain there. That's incredible amounts of rain in the Fort Myers area. So, will it continue? Here's the deal. Rain's been focused to the west. It's going to get shunted to the east very temporarily. I-95 corridor is the focus for tomorrow, and then it shifts back to the west, and then even further to the west as we watch a subtropical ridge push this area of moisture. There is a weak low pressure off the western tip of Cuba, which I really don't think is going to develop, but it's worth watching anyway. And that means your forecast for Florida is going to be on the wet side. Here's looking at it. Tampa, Fort Myers, Miami. Showers and thunderstorms this weekend. And with those slow-moving winds, or those winds from the south, instead of moving them away, they're going to sit there for a while and repeat rainfall over the same areas.
All right. Thanks so much, Jim.
Oof,
all right, let's talk about... Thank you. Thanks for nothing.
Yeah.
All right, let's talk about the rest of the country with your first forecast. And Dave, take a stand for Saturday.
Well, this is our Saturday stand. A hot dog stand, Chicago. Could be kind of soggy. Lemonade stand, St. Louis. Yeah, we could probably use it with a high temperature in the upper 80s and the humidity now up here in the Gateway City. If you are going to the Whitaker Music Festival out here at the Botanical Garden, be advised that there could be some thunderstorms in the afternoon, and it will be, look at this, 72 in the morning. That is like summertime kind of low temperature, huh? The warmth just spreading out through the middle of the country. Look at that. And of course, as that warm, humid air heads north, the threat for severe weather, as Jim Cantore just told us about. Some of these thunderstorms could get in here in Green Bay, Chicago by afternoon, Indianapolis to Cleveland to Louisville, warm and increasingly humid. A storm that head up the East Coast that almost washed out the LPGA event here in New Jersey will still cause a scattering of light rain and drizzle in the morning. That area of low pressure should go, but it'll still remain cloudy. If we're lucky, we'll hit the 70s. Where the sun's out, look at this. High temperatures in the 80s, and even some 90s all the way down to the Bluff City, Memphis, Tennessee. Out here on Beale Street, oh, Mississippi River right there, it's 93 degrees. 88 out here at Audubon Park in New Orleans. Good-looking day at Piedmont Park in Atlanta.